G'day, Stayer Off Grid here. Today I'm working on my caravan roof. I'm going to install another roof over the top of it, however way I can, to make that collect water for the tank. So at the moment I've only got water catchment area. My catchment area is the annex of the caravan. The caravan basically goes down one end and down at the other end, so it isn't ideal. So I'm going to make a frame over the top of it to catch water. Now I bought some insertion rubber to do this, but they've stuffed me up in the lengths, but we'll see if I can get it done anyway. And that way I've got twice the capacity to collect water into that tank. So let's go and do it. Alright, so I've run this tin sheet underneath. It goes down to about where that bump there is, and that's where the conduit's underneath it, so it's over the top of the conduit. The conduit would have, well, I could do it without the rubber, but I'd have to seal all the holes up. I'd also have to find a way to batten down all the tin sheets. The way it's going to go like this is the rubber is over the top. There's a high center there, high in the middle, which is the vent or sunroof, I don't know what you want to call it. And then I've put three pieces in the middle which will raise that middle section up there, which means it all comes into the side, comes down to the drain. Now the rubber will be screwed down on the sides, and it's pretty heavy, but it'll be screwed down basically into the side like that, and that's what's going to hold everything down. Now up the back here I've only got one, because the rubber people stuffed me up and only give me well, I've got 9 meters out of it, three 3-meter sheets, and the other sheets aren't really, I could probably glue them together and use them, but the sheets at the back here will actually go over and then on top of the rubber. So just the sheets at the back and then rubber all the way at the front, and those sheets at the back though I can screw down to this cross member there and that cross member there, so there's no problem with wind there. And all right, I'm just going to move on and do the rest now. All right, so that's the end sheets over the top of the rubber. I've put some little screws and washers on that sheeting, the rubber sheeting, to hold it down. I'm just going to elastic over the top of that, and the middle bit I'm thinking of putting a bit of wood there. Well, I don't know, a bit of wood and then a sheet over the top, so the sheet's slightly raised so it all goes to the side, or a bit of wood and the rest of the rubber sheeting I've got just to make it fall into the either side. So I'm just trying to work that out now, otherwise she's getting pretty close. Now you might wonder why I'm going to all this trouble to do this. It's not real much trouble, to be honest, but it's going to double the capacity of my water collection, so that tank's going to fill up twice as fast. And even though we've got heaps of rain at the moment, it's going to make a big difference later down the track. I'm only about half full, if that, maybe a third full. So the idea is to try and get it full, and then through summer, if we don't have any rain, then I'll be all right, you know. So the more I can get into that tank, the better. All right, so I got stuffed around, or I've got the wrong order from a place called Dunn & Watson. I don't know if they're full drive parts or whatever, but the website was actually Trailer Parts Online. Now I ordered 2 6-meter lengths of insertion rubber, and I got a 10-meter roll and a 2-meter length, so it wasn't what I ordered. Now I emailed them and said, well, you've given me a 2-meter length, a 2-meter length and a 10-meter roll, but I ordered 2 6-meter lengths. And underneath this, the caravan's underneath that part of the rubber, and then the sheeting starts here, goes up to about there, and then the sheeting continues on top of the rubber, and then this rubber in the middle is on top. It's got a bit of wood in the middle of it to keep it up, and that makes the water flow this way down, and then it'll flow down this way and then down to here, and then here I've got the entry to the downpipe. So I think this will work pretty good. There's a few little bits where the water might get trapped, but I'm going to put some elastic in that bit just in the middle, just here, so that no water can, if that does get trapped there, it doesn't flow backwards underneath everything, because it doesn't really matter, it's only going on the caravan roof, but still it's not good to be going in there and piling up, because it won't evaporate underneath there. Alright, so have a quick look around. We've got the chicken coop there with its electric fences, solar panels, water tank, catamaran central over there with one with its mast up and one with the mast down, spare parts and stuff that are there, and then over to the container, fixing up those trailers there at the moment, and the four-wheel drive and the mower and the wood chopper, and then we're back around again. Now the river is that way and the highway is down there. Now I actually think that the caravan roof is actually going to collect more water than what the annex does, and the annex is slightly bigger, but it's fairly flat, and at the moment you're going to get a bit of water off it off the side, so I've got to fix that. But whereas that caravan, it's going to work really, really. All right, well that's it done, and that should be good. I'm Stay Off Grid. Hope you enjoyed that.